Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with me on a Sunday. If you notice outside, a little bit of light left, but it is going to go away really fast. Y'all, that's why I need some motivation to get this kitchen clean. I just need to finish this kitchen. Get it all done in one go, not do part and stop and think, oh, I'll do that counter tomorrow. Just get it done. Make it happen. So that's what we're here to do today. We are going to do that. We are going to tackle a few dishes, and it's mostly just stuff. Like, we are going to set up the AeroGarden so that I have some fresh herbs growing, and I will see if I can find a link for that. That thing is really cool. You'll see here in a little bit, but you just fill it up with water, you put the fertilizer in it, you set it, you put the pods in, and it will tell you on the front when it needs water, when it needs fertilizer, whatever it might need, and it takes care of the lighting. It turns it on, turns it off for optimal grow. And we are going to go heat up my tea because, yeah, I need that. Okay, y'all. I needed to heat up my tea because I was getting froggy. So yeah, we're getting ready to set up that. And the thing is really cool. So I don't normally have a lot of fresh herbs in the wintertime. And I realized the other day, like, I really wish I had parsley for something. And I thought, you know what? I just need to do it. I need to set this thing up. And I do not have a green thumb, but this thing makes it so you don't have to. If you just want, whatever, you can grow anything too. Like, you can grow tomatoes, you can grow different stuff in there. I mean, not like carrots or something, but you can grow all kinds of herbs and different things. So I am, and they come in little kits. Like, you can get like an Italian herb kit, or you can get just random herbs. And so this one I'm doing is just kind of random. It has like curly parsley, and it has some basil, and it has some thyme. So it just has a mix of a few things that I really do use a lot of. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I also realized it was kind of grody because it had been a hot minute since I had used it. So I needed to clean it out. But we are going to just tackle all the things and restock everything, K-cups and cream and sugar, and refill all the water things, and just go through everything on the counter and unbox everything and get everything just put away and more organized. And there's a ton of stuff that doesn't even need to be in there that I just have to take to where it needs to go. And so that's what we're going to do today. And I am going to stay motivated because I am filming myself. And that is one thing that was rather hilarious. My husband said, camera wife gets a lot done. And I said, well, yeah, because camera wife can't not finish the kitchen, right? So here I show you the whole thing and what's still to go. But just, it's really nice to stay motivated and actually complete the entire room in its entirety and get it done and just out of the way. So here I do cream and sugar, and then I come across the K-cups that need to be refilled. Luckily, I picked up a case at Costco because it's not like the kiddo who actually drinks the coffee said anything, but you know, autism. So, I find out too that he's going to a holiday party at work, and hubby is doing graveyards, so tonight, and so I don't need to cook anything. So I am gonna have some of the egg bites that I made and make an English muffin. And oh my God, y'all, I will have to show you the recipe for the egg bites at some point. I was shocked. I hadn't used these new molds previously, so I wanted to test it out first before I recorded. And oh my gosh, they're better than Starbucks. They're butter. They're so good. I was shocked, absolutely shocked. And even reheated in the microwave, they are really good. Not dry, nothing. So I will have to show y'all that one in another video. Here I have kiddo take out the garbage and recycling, and I'm going to do some appliance wiping, and because that hadn't been done. Like, it hadn't been done. I did have a housekeeper at one point. She would come like once a month sometimes every other month, and just kind of do a deep clean and floors and stuff for me. And they ventured into another business, and so I was like, I guess I have to clean my own dang appliances. So there's that. Not that she came that often, but it was really nice. It was kind of a treat for myself, like during busy times, during holidays and things of that nature, that I would have her come because she was awesome and a great person. And so I loved just hanging out with her. Kiddo realized that I was recording and didn't want to be on camera. So I am refilling his oats. And I make a huge freaking mess where I already cleaned. So there's that. But yeah, he cooks breakfast, or he makes breakfast for himself every day. And but he won't do things like refill the containers. So I have to keep his oat container filled and then a spare container down below. And he will refill it out of that one, but he won't refill it from a bag in the pantry. So yeah. But he does this like routine where he does like oatmeal one day and then cereal one day, and then he does eggs and bacon one day. He'll even make pancakes and stuff, but he usually makes a mess. It's not great, but it is what it is what it is. So I'm gonna wipe down the counters, gonna clean up the stove again, gonna move on. Oh, I wind up needing to fill up some spices too, because I just have so many that I'm running low on, and I have a stock of Costco spices up above, and so I wind up doing that here in a minute, as well as just kind of wiping out the microwave and the oven. But I also come across a problem. So I noticed the UFO terrestrial looking pepper grinder is over half empty, and so I try and refill it, and I can't get the frickin' thing open to save my life, and I'm about ready to throw it across the room when I realize, oh yeah, that's the husband's job. Why am I struggling with this? It is husband's job to, 1, kill spiders, and B, open crap. So I just stop and I set it aside along with the container to refill it, and leave that for him to deal with later. So I can move on to other things and not throw the pepper grinder across the room. That would be great. So yeah, his contribution is opening the pepper grinder later. And then I'm going to wind up moving on to, I wind up showing you and washing eggs. So we get, on occasion, eggs. Normally not this time of year, but I did get some from hubby's coworker, and they're little, but we were running low on eggs because, again, kiddo makes himself breakfast. And I had made egg bites, but I had also bought a Costco case of eggs before Thanksgiving, and because I was doing deviled eggs. So we had gone through a ton of eggs, and I happened to have a dozen of the farm fresh eggs that hadn't been washed on the counter. So I got those washed up and put in the fridge as well. So that was nice. Another restock thing. I have still been trying to work on using up the stuff in my freezers, y'all. I had mentioned that in another video, and I've done pretty good. I've used up some sausage, and I've used up some random things, and then I did a fridge clean out and used leftovers to make an enchilada casserole, which is what hubby has packed for lunch for work for the last couple days. And the kiddo and I had for dinner yesterday. So it is getting eaten. And the kiddo will wind up probably eating most of it. He likes to pack lunch. This magnet said, what did it say? Oh my God, y'all. Oh, it said, "You got this." That's what it said. It said, "You got this." That's why I showed it to you, because I'm like, oh, look, I have, I have motivational things that I didn't even remember I had. So, I did keep it. I set it off to the side of the fridge, but, yeah, you got this. You can do this too. And I encourage you to do what I did, which is put on some holiday music and make the kid take out the, excuse me, y'all, make the kid take out the trash and recycling, and just tackle one thing at a time and work your way around and get it done, because you will be impressed with yourself, like I am, or like my husband was, who was like, camera wife really gets stuff done. So here in a minute, I'm going to show, we're going to pan around to, when I get the eggs done, we're going to pan around to the other side of the kitchen, but that's where there's a surprise, y'all. I didn't remember until a little bit ago, before this video, that Santa was coming, and he comes every year to our neighborhood and does a drive-through. We're in a pretty large complex area, and so our local fire department does it through like 3 or 4 different major housing development areas in our area. So a lot of fun, and it's super great that they get to just get out and do that, and it's great to see everybody come outside and bring all the kids and whatever. Chewy loves to go and sit and watch it too. He does join me when I hear him coming. I think they came a little earlier than I thought they were coming, which caught me off guard. So normally, I think it was supposed to be like 6:30, but they came at like 5:30. But see, y'all, it's dark outside. Like, it's dark outside now. So it's nuts. I wind up putting my little holiday balls in my glass containers that I put up on my fireplace mantle. And some of the balls apparently got away from me, and I didn't even notice some of them got away from me. So I wind up finding random balls rolling around. Yeah. Oh, I had to throw away some onion. Like I just got it from Costco and a couple of them were not good. So I had already kind of salvaged one and then got rid of some others. Had to put some fruit in the fridge. That way it doesn't go bad. I contemplated, y'all. I saved 2 of these oranges. I'm like, oh, they're not bad, but I'm not probably not going to eat them. I can use them on the stove with cinnamon sticks. And I do that all the time with water. Cut up a mandarin orange or an orange and some cinnamon sticks and just throw it on the stove on low. And then I thought, you know what? I'd already worked on planning on setting up the air washer. So I'm like, why am I doing that? So I finally just throw them away. Like, I can throw them away. It's okay. I can throw them away. But y'all, the air washer. So I will also try and find a link for that and I will add that. But I am not even kidding you when I say this thing is a game changer. Like if you just put water in it and it comes with 3 different scents that you can add and you just put some of the scents in there. And I will tell you what, I have had people come over to my house and I haven't cleaned a thing, dusted or vacuumed or done whatever. And they're like, oh my gosh, your house smells so amazing. Ugh, another tea break, y'all. So yeah, it just works amazing. So worth it to have. I will put the link. I think it was only like $40 or something. There's the scents, but yeah, absolutely just amazing. And I fill it every couple days or so, and y'all, it dehydrates, like it evaporates, and it does pull the, like you can tell it's pulling the gunk out of the air. So pretty awesome. But yeah, we continue on and plug away. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. So I think it's the husband's packaging. It's oh, more syrup because he does brown sugar syrup in some coffees. And this, yeah, I hear Santa. So let's go. We definitely love seeing that. So y'all, I just love being able to hang out with you guys. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the things, do whatever you want to do, but engage somehow. Oh, I find another Amazon package. That's my husband's syrups. That's what it was. So I tackle that too. So it really helps. It helps people with channels. I am new to doing a YouTube channel and really enjoy all of it. And I plan to stick with it. I love going to the casino. I love winning money. Fun fact, my entire kitchen remodel was paid for out of casino winnings. So you can win money at casinos. And I know they always say the house wins, but y'all, I have been up year over year except 2024. And that was because I don't know what the deal was in Vegas, but it just wasn't good. Like nothing was winning. But anyway, yeah, I hit some really big wins. And I paid for all of the remodel work done to my 1970s home. I put a huge down on a car and was able to pay it off in a year. And I really just I have a good time playing slots. Obviously, I win quite a bit on slots, so that helps. But I also just don't overkill. Like, go with a budget, stay within your means and have a good time. I really love taking advantage of benefits. rewards and things of that nature. So I go on free day, days when you get freebies and things like that. So yeah, it's a good, fun interaction for me. It's also social a lot of times. So when I go, a lot of times I record just like the bonuses and that kind of stuff, because the rest of the time I'm kind of socializing with people and hanging out and chatting and having a good time. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm putting together the air washer. So again, I will link that. So we are just wrapping up this side and are going to go back and finish up washing dishes that came out of the husband's lunch bag, get the dishwasher running, get everything straightened up over there one final time. So it's nice to have that motivation to get this project. It's not even a project, it's just a normal everyday thing, but get it done, just get her done. So be sure to comment or like, let me know you're watching, share any suggestions you might have for content you would like to see. I like to cook, I like to clean, I like to organize, I also like the casino. So be sure to subscribe and follow along, and thanks so much for watching.